So come along and we'll see how far we get with this guy. We haven't named him yet, so I'm just going to be calling him New Horse. Hey everybody! I am just getting ready to go work with one of our new surrenders. He was surrendered because his owner felt like he was just too much for her. Barn wasn't working out. He was like breaking out of fences and wouldn't stand for the farrier. And we'll see how far we can get. I'm going to bring a saddle and everything just in case. If we just get to grooming and working with that, then that's okay too for a first session. So I had to truck all the stuff from up there, so that's why I brought the cart. But this is what I'm going to be working him in today. And I'm going to let him eat grass while we're here because I want this to be as positive of an experience as possible. I pretty much never work with asking a horse to stand tied, especially on the first time, unless they have like a buddy that I'm also working with. Because again, I want this to be as positive of an experience as possible. It was fly spray because I tried it yesterday while he was eating his dinner. When you're brushing a horse's tail, you always want to bring it out to the side. You don't want to stand directly behind them. He's got a very pretty two-tone tail.
This was super interesting for me. The owner had said with his surrender that he wouldn't stand for the farrier, and I was expecting him to just completely blow up, but he was absolutely fine, and he was just happy to be eating grass and complied with what I asked.
Good boy. Yes. You trying to eat the little flower?
And it's usually pretty difficult for horses to pick up their back feet while their neck is stretched down. It's just a balance thing. I'm really over-reinforcing here. I'm giving snacks for way more things than I would normally, but I just, again, want it to be super positive. Leave a comment down below how you think this is going to go.
So I'm not 100% confident right now that if I got on, he wouldn't, try to run off. He's a little bit unfocused, like I said earlier, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him around the pen a couple times, see if he can listen to me, and especially now that he's got the saddle on, if he wants to buck or do anything dangerous like that. It's just part of our process.
The question I just kept asking myself this whole time is, what went wrong? Why did the owner feel the need to surrender him? He was going around just fine. He knows how to turn to the inside. Honestly, he was really kind of just impressing me. He had a considerable amount of training. It's just a matter of like small handling, refreshing things that he needs. I call this either the backpack technique or the emergency eject technique. Just in case he were to take off bucking, I can easily pop down safely.
What do you think, guys? He's a pretty cute little horse, but I can see why he may not have been right for his owner. It's definitely not the type of horse that you want for a first-time horse owner. He's just takes a little bit more know-how when it comes to handling. And unfortunately, horses, you know, get mislabeled sometimes because the owners just don't know what they need. And that's none of their fault. You know, horsemanship is a journey. It's about learning. Yeah, I could definitely see he's not the type of horse that you want to stick somebody that's new to horses on. But I think honestly, with just some consistency, he is going to turn out to be a cute little guy. So we're going to keep working on that. I think next session I'll probably graduate to the arena. I think he's ready for it. He didn't really show any sourness under saddle. And I was fine with him just sitting there and standing there and eating while I was on him. That's positive associations. That's what I want to do. I do want to follow all the steps when it comes to figuring out what they know, because sometimes there's just holes in the training and you try something that's not quite the same way that somebody else did it, and then the horse just explodes. So it's in my best interest for safety, and also the horse's best interest for its future, that we cover all the stages and all the different points of training, figuring out what they know and what they don't know.
I hope somebody else has made this mistake at some point. I just grabbed a lead rope and didn't grab the halter for some reason, but I just wrapped it around him and he followed me like a champ. We're just going to do a quick groom up and tack up in the arena again, even tied up this time. He had absolutely no trouble picking up his feet at all. I'm really positive about him being able to stand for the farrier going forward. We'll see in a couple weeks. But here I am just leading him around, and I wanted to get him familiar with the arena, see what his proprioception was, which is his body awareness. And he really didn't give me any indication that this was unfamiliar or that it was going to be a problem. Since we didn't get to do any trotting in the first session, I am just going to lunge him a bit so I can see what he knows lunging wise, and also just see how he trots out, make sure he's not going to have any crazies. Just like our other sessions, I'm going to take things slow, just kind of test out what he knows, and see if I can get his true reaction. Isn't he so hilarious? He keeps giving us side eye every time he passes. It's like, where's my snacks? This is so boring. He just cracks me up. He's got such a cute personality. I definitely wanted to end the session on that awesome backup. I tried a little in-hand leading to get him to trot, but he wasn't about it. I don't even know what that was about, but he did recover quickly and went back to walking normal, so I guess it's okay.
Buddy. Well, I think that session went pretty good for session number 2. Again, apparently he was trained before he came here, but then he was a little bit difficult to handle for his owner. So we just started in the arena, grooming, and I just got on him at the walk. He seemed a little bit on the lazy side, even on the lunge line, so I felt confident. Getting on him today just to walk around. His cues, I think, are a little bit different than I might go to naturally, so it'll just take some figuring out of what he knows. Also getting the right equipment together, finding the right bit for him and setup. The one that we tried today I don't think is the winner, so we're going to give that a try in future sessions.
That's it for today's video. Let us know in the comments how you think he did. Is he gonna get more energetic or not? Like and subscribe, share our rescue mission, and we'll see you in the next one.